Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Not Your Average Accountant Podcast, hosted by me, AP Rose, Goddess Rose, Amber, or Goddess Amber. Yeah, y'all, I'm back. It's been a minute. It's definitely been a minute. Almost 2 years, y'all. For sure a year. Because the last episode was my 30th birthday in Dirty Mexico. We had a good ass time. Yeah, so I'm back. 2025. What the fuck is up? It's Gucci and the G. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back and I'm here. Um, I'm for real definitely gonna make it my mission to really be more consistent than I have because I feel like y'all miss me. Y'all need my voice. Like I'm finally using my camera I've been had for this instead of the cameras on the laptop. And then if y'all didn't know, I like to look at myself. So if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm just looking at myself because damn, I'm cute. I'm fine. Yeah. But yeah, I'm back and we're gonna get right into it as usual. The BBW Black Business of the Week. And this Black Business of the Week is the Sweet Love Sanctuary, but more in depth, the Sweet Love Sanctuary program that is coming up called Queen Healing. And we also have the program King Healing for men as well. So Queen Healing's for women who just ready to work on themselves, ready to heal, do that work. We're stepping into this new year and so much is going on. And I feel like everyone needs that time where they need to just heal, find themselves, find that safe space, that tribe, that community you've been looking for. Yeah, so and then we also have the King Healing for the men. That as well is at the Sweet Love Sanctuary. And also, though the Sweet Love Sanctuary is located in Houston, we are around the world, the country, the world. Yeah, the world. But yeah, so if you're not local, you can still get on through Zoom because the classes are on Zoom. Yeah, and so if you're not local, you still can join no matter what. Like I feel like majority of people the last round were not local, and it was still they still got what they needed. So yeah, it's called the Queen Healing. So if you are interested, you can just hit me up, send me a message, DM. If you didn't know my Instagram, it is I am AP Rose, literally as it is. IAMAPROSE. So yeah, if you want to hit me up, and also if you just want to shoot straight to the Sweet Love Sanctuaries page, it's literally that Sweet Love Sanctuary. And it's only one page, guys. You would know because it would be the one that I'm following. That's how you know that's the real one. So yeah, shout out to that Black Business of the Week. We doing healing up in here. Healing 2025, y'all. Like for real, because we need it. I'm not giving I'm not going to even go into what's going on because that's in that other world. I'm just going to do what I got to do. Because what's crazy is, what's not crazy, but what's funny is I remember the reason I was going to do this podcast anyway, but the reason I even recorded the first episode was because of the last time Lord Baltimore was really trying to be safe with my words because I really don't care. Basically, last time Baltimore was voted into office. That's when I made my first video because I had, when I was working in the office, because we don't do that anymore, we work from home over here. But when I was working in the office and I heard my boss and the assistant clapping for that, and she's a woman, and I'm like, you You go back, listen to the first episode, you get how it's feeling. But yeah, we're work from home over here. We either pretending to work, we're chasing unicorns. But yeah, anyways, I just said that because it's funny how now it's kind of the same thing. And how long ago was that, y'all? Yeah, that was 2016. That was the time 2016? Because I think that was like when I left them was 2017. 2016, 2017. Yeah, it's been about a couple of years, guys. Yeah. So anyways, let's get back into it. But y'all, I just realized too, this is going to be my 10-year reunion from graduating college. Not high school, college. Like, what the fuck? I'm already 10 years senior at my college graduation. Like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So yeah, I just saw 2025, graduated 2015 from the Texas Southern University Tigers, the real Tigers, and the real TSU. Um, yeah. Look what just popped up. Oh, well, speaking of that, I didn't finish. I'm glad that popped up. We for the Queen Healing, the informational is actually next Monday. Yes, next Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So yeah. So you can get some more information on that as well. If you want to join, like I said, hit me up, go to the Sweet Love Sanctuaries page or the website, and you can get all the information for the informational. And I'm also going to be posting in the video like here or right here. Still getting that together. But yeah, all right. And what's next Netflix and chilling is me, as always. And so y'all, it was the Beyonce Bowl, and me, I was there in person. So I just, before I recorded, I was like, let me look at the Beyonce Bowl on Netflix. I'm seeing it in person, so it's a little different. I was seeing the background shit going on. I was just loving my hair. Like, look at this hang time. Oh, and I'm about to be a 1 year on my locks, y'all. Like, y'all see that hang time? Okay. But yeah, so Beyonce Bowl was the motherfucking shit. Like, I am from Houston, Texas, but I don't fuck with the Texans. My people are from Louisiana. So I'm a Saints fans right now. We're in our brown bag era, like my pawpaw back in the days, but I rather root for them than the Texans. So I definitely was saying that I was going to see Beyonce, not the Texans. Like, I'm going to the Beyonce concert, not a football game. Like, when Beyonce announced that she was performing here, I literally maybe the post was up maybe an hour. I got maybe an hour, a couple of minutes, and I went straight to the ticket website and bought the tickets. Cause I was like, fuck nah. You gonna be in Houston on Christmas? Why would I miss Beyonce? And it's not a concert. So yeah. And and the bonus was I get to laugh at the Texans lose. And they did lose. I was happy. So it was a win-win for me overall. But it was so cool just to see the background and like I literally we watching it on Netflix and I was sitting there getting teary-eyed. Like I now see like I knew, but like seeing it on the field and then seeing it on Netflix, it's just like she is. That's why she Beyonce. That's why she Beyonce because what the fuck, girl? You did that shit. Like all the shit that she did, like the messages she put in there, did not even have to say a word. You can put messages in your work without having to say a word. Like Beyonce, like Beyonce, like Trina. Speaking of the Beyonce Bowl, we got the Kendrick Super Bowl. Y'all, that is so good. And I know people like when people got all up in the frenzy that they didn't choose Lil Wayne as a performer to host Super Bowl, like, yes, that is fucked up. that they didn't do Wayne in New Orleans at the Super Bowl in his Mardi Gras time. Like, come on now, you literally could have had Lil Wayne on there, and he could have invited everybody he did a verse on if he wanted to. Like, so I guess they didn't want a. I don't know. So yeah, so I feel them. I was like, okay, but in my mind I was like, but Kendrick is G. Like, he not gonna not invite Lil Wayne to perform with him on stage to do a pop up performance or a song or something. You know what I mean? Like, I knew that was gonna happen. So when people was like all up in the frenzy, like, oh my gosh, why they didn't choose Wayne? And then like, oh, and then the other side was like, oh, Wayne can't do no Super Bowl. He can't do no sounds. Y'all fucking tripping. These little kids. That's how I know I'm getting old. But it was all some older dudes too in them little podcast music world, whatever, with the fuck boys. They was on some shit too. That my Wayne can't do no Super Bowl. Do y'all know who the fuck he is? Weezy F Baby. Please say the baby. The fuck, he literally had us in the chokehold, like, goddamn, for about 10 years, huh? I'll cut off my heater. Oh, I don't know, my heater shut off, y'all. Oh, it can went off. Hold on, let me turn my heater back on. Okay, there we go. But yeah, y'all fucking tripping. Lil Wayne again. I went to another concert. My cousin, I was thinking about, Lil Wayne always have his little his Louisiana Fest in New Orleans. I want to say it was usually like November around either before or after Bayou Classic or during that time. But he usually have his little fest where he perform or bring out different artists to perform, and it's bomb as shit. And so I was like, okay, I was thinking about going, but then I was like, test time. I was like, oh, that's okay. I'll just go next year. And then like maybe like a day or two before, my cousin hit me up. She was like, "What you doing?" And she said, she like, "You heard about Louisiana Fest?" And I was like, "Yeah, you going?" And she was like, "Yeah." And so soon as she said, "Yeah," I said, "Doo." I went to the ticket site, went to go see how much what the tickets looking like. If I didn't mind spending a little cash for that, the tickets was in my price, or I figured it out, and I text back like, okay. I said, you already got your ticket? She said, yes. So I said, cool, let me get my ticket and we just figure it out. And that's what I did. And then I did like a turnaround trip to New Orleans, but the next day, because I'm gonna drive, not gonna fly. And so yeah, I got up with that Saturday and drove, and then didn't have time to dress, so I just got dressed in my car, parked, and went to go meet up with my cousin. And then I was in for a surprise because it was my other cousin there with her, both of them. So I was just like, oh my gosh, I get to hang out with my older cousins. Now I'm like of age, and we get to hang out. Like, we hung out all the time, and we always was in the streets, in the city or in the country or whatever. But like, I guess in my 30s, And so yeah, so that was a fun ass time. But anyways, so we went to Louisiana Fest, and y'all, Little Wayne came out again. I was forgetting about the Louisiana Fest, so I wasn't like preparing myself for anything or for a performance. I'm just like, okay, it's the Hot Boys. Oh, it was the Hot Boys reunion too. So I was like, oh, okay, it's the Hot Boys. I didn't even think that Lil Wayne was going to be performing his shit. Like, I don't know, my mind, it just wasn't clicking to me. And then Lil Wayne came out. Y'all, I was hoarse the next day because I was singing every fucking song and screaming and shaking my ass because he was rapping all the mixtapes, like 2010, 2008 days. Like, it was the high school days for me, middle school, high school, like when I first started smoking. Like, he sung all my songs, and then he sung "I'm Single," and I'm single. Like, oh my gosh, he sung all the songs. I was rapping my ass off. Lil Wayne did not even have to rap because everybody was singing it word from word. And it's songs that I'm just like, oh shit, I forgot this song, but I know the lyrics because it's just. But y'all fucking tripping. Talking about Lil Wayne can't perform the Super Bowl. He could have done Super Bowl the way he did that the Louisiana Fest. Because even when he brought out the Hot Boys and they performed their different songs individual, like they could have did that and that was a Super Bowl, but they wasn't gonna do it for the city like that. So that was just the white people. Y'all gotta understand that shit. So, anyways, I'm excited about Kendrick performing, and now we just announced that SZA gonna be there. Oh, and they doing the concert too. So I definitely gotta get those tickets for them for their concert. Um, yeah. Oh, that's what I'm saying. My kid. That's why I put Kendrick on there. Talked about the Super Bowl, but also Mustard. He put out a fucking album. I'd even play Beyonce album from song to song. So throughout the whole album. So for me to be playing Kendrick song from album from like one from start to finish, the only song that I was skipping was the slow song. Oh, what's that is? Like something can't think. Oh, I think it's like Man's Garden. I like the song. It's just slow. It's just I'm not in that whatever rapping mode he was in for that song. So I kind of skip it sometimes. But I still go play it. Like, yeah, he fucking did that shit, y'all. Like, and then the poor baby, little light skin, he just started suing like a Karen. Like, he showed his whole Karen half self. Like, girl, not you gonna start suing, talking about they increased this. Well, I'm pretty sure. I mean, this could be the same thing where they're trying to make it like a Pac and Biggie type of shit. The labels. Like, it's still slavery at the end of the day, y'all. Just a modern day and juice it up with a little roses here and there. But either way, he just went full blown Karen. Because I think it's some more shit about to pop off too. I'm trying to see what I want to do. I got me a new little tool. Oh, I'm gonna go to the store. Got me a new little tool over here. If you know what I'm doing over here, then you a real one. You know me or you know. You know. Hold on. So yeah. All right. The next is what are you reading? So I don't know if y'all know. Oh, that was the stuff. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. I mean, I guess I'm already there. But I was trying to talk out a little thing where I'd be like, oh, what's the tea or the messiness that's going on in the world? Even though that little orange thing, that's the mess. But other than that, the other messiness was the TikTok shit. I mean, that still included him. But I was going to say about what you reading is on my TikTok, I did a reading with the goddess series where I read the book the Storm Dawn of a New Goddess by Tiffany D. Jackson. And it's about Storm from Marvel. Thunder, pum pum pum, X-Men. She she wrote the book about Storm, like her begin her origin story and stuff, where she came from, Cairo, about her parents and this and that. So I basically read the whole book for every on TikTok. So if you want to go there, listen to it, maybe you go out and want to buy the book, or you just want to hear me talk. That's my goal. Is that I know people like to hear my voice, so I'm going to use it more. That's why I'm trying to be really consistent, guys. We're posting more. Okay. So I'm saying it because I'm thinking now that I may want to read not the whole book, but maybe clips of the book that I'm reading now is The Parable of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler. Get that correct, Miss Man. Y'all see my thing? Shit, let me show y'all while I was in there. Shit, if you want. Yeah, I can click this if y'all want some more information about me. I don't know how to flip the camera, but yeah. Y'all want to do that. Let's see if that do it. You want to take a picture? I don't know if it's going to work, but we going to see. But yeah, I'm just almost almost a third halfway through the book, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this. I remember when I got the book and I just opened a page and I literally flipped on the date of my birthday. Like, literally the day of my birthday during, I think I got it during my month of my birthday. So, yeah. This book right here, y'all, I keep looking at it and it keeps saying that this book was released the year I was born, 1993. The year the book is currently set in 2024. I bought the book in 2024. The book is set in 2024 and 2025. Some of the things that Miss Butler wrote in the book is happening right now in our eyes. The fires in California is literally in the book. Like, that's crazy that she said it wasn't a prophecy. It literally was doing her research, her history of what was going on back in the day to see what's going to happen in the future. And her message is she hope it's not true, but I'm not even halfway through the book and I'm already seeing stuff that's happening now in the book. Like, it's like scary, but it's also, I don't say a warning. I mean, it is a warning, but it's more like, I don't know, like a guide or like a confirmation or like, I don't know. Maybe it's like a look inside of what's going on now and maybe something that could help us now that's helped her in that book. Again, I haven't finished the book, so I don't know what the ending is, but yeah, that's my new book of read. Yeah, because I just finished that book. I finished another book, but I can't remember what book I finished. And I'm also reading the book Beloved. If y'all know the movie Beloved, I'm reading that book because it's a book. If y'all didn't know that Beloved was a book before it's a movie, and it's by Miss Toni Morrison, if I'm correct. Yes. Um, but for some reason, I just always wanted to read the book so maybe I can get an understanding of what the fuck is going on in the movie Beloved. But also, us and our mom was just letting us watch stuff when we young. So that's why I just like to re-watch stuff that I watched when I was younger as a kid with my parents, not knowing what I'm watching. And, like, what's that movie I rewatch? Fuck. The only way I know this movie is when I say the lady when she was shot in her stomach and had a hole in her stomach. Hole in stomach movie. Death Becomes Her. My mama had me watching Death Becomes Her. So you could imagine what's going on in my little mind. But I remember, girl, no, I didn't. Just all bad. Turn off my light. That mean I'm moving too much. But yeah, my mama had me watching Death Becomes Her. So I had to rewatch that movie. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? But also, my mama, girl, I ain't gonna say because y'all not ready for what I'm about to say. But girl. So yeah. Anyways, y'all should definitely read Parable of the Sower. Parable of the Sower. And then she also has another book, Parable of the, let's see, Miss Octavia Butler. It's called Parable of the Talents. It's her other book. So I'll get to that once I finish this. So we'll see what that's going on. With sports, look like the Chiefs and Eagles again. Yeah, I just like that it's two black quarterbacks. Like, the black quarterbacks really have been the highlight, I feel like, of this new NFL era that we're in, and that's really fucking awesome to see because just, growing up, I couldn't even have a favorite quarterback because it wasn't or it wasn't that many. I had to have like a favorite wide receiver or running back. Like, to me it was Emmitt Smith. For me back in the day, Emmitt Smith. Um, what's them twins' name? The Barber twins. Them. Trying to see who else. What's Troy with the hair, ponytail, play on Steelers? Him. Who else were my? I think those were my main two cuties that I like from football. Terrell Owens, not really. But yeah, them. Yeah. Okay. So, where I've been at, I've been in my skin. Nah, just playing. Now, y'all, honestly, I've been wanting to record like the whole time throughout the year, but it's just like something was stopping me, maybe myself, but I don't know, it just wouldn't let me record. So I just wasn't in the mood to record. And when I'm not in the mood to record, I'm not going to record. And I probably should have, because there's probably some stuff that people needed to hear. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm back. That's all that matters. Okay, that is what we're talking about right now. Is I'm back. I felt like I had this big old thing I wanted to share about where I've been at, but now I just feel like you go see, basically. So, I guess I can give y'all one thing before I go, so maybe y'all can hold me accountable and we're being consistent. But nah, so I'm gonna be starting my CPA journey again, and yeah, just send me some love, y'all, because it's again, I just said it's been 10 years since I graduated college, undergrad. Because with masters, I got about 2 more years for that 10 year. But anyways, yeah, it's been 10 years since my undergrad, so it's kind of hard, getting back into that study mode, like. I love learning, but getting back into that type of mode, accounting wise, is like, argh. So I'm just asking for a little bit of love it over here, motivation, whatever you can give, I'll receive, as long as it's good and positive. Yeah. So I guess I'll be seeing y'all. I don't know my commitment yet. If I'm gonna do every week, every 2 weeks, every month. But I'll just say, see y'all when y'all see y'all. Probably the next month, because y'all, it's already the end of the freaking month. Like, what, Friday is the last day of the month? Friday is the last day of the month already. We already in February, y'all. So, February, I'll be seeing y'all at the Queen Healing Informational next Monday on the line at 7 p.m. Central Time. Valentine's Day. When my Valentine's at? Like, I'm ready. What else? Mardi Gras time, Super Bowl time. Yeah, I think that's all. Oh, my lock anniversary time. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, y'all. So thank y'all for listening back to me again. I really did miss y'all, miss talking and just sharing my gifts. So if you did not know, you can follow me at Not Your Average Accountant Podcast. So let me look at my Instagram. I think it's that. But yeah, I got my personal Instagram is I am AP Rose. And then yeah, it is Not Your Average. Not Your Average Accountant is NOTYOURAVGACCOUNTANT. And yes, in a Sweet Love Sanctuary, that is spelled out. Look up the dictionary if you don't know how to spell sanctuary. And I hope y'all have an amazing start of 2025.